It is a big day. Cheyenne Frontier Days kicks off today.
Now, this event is always a ton of fun. Michael Spencer and Karen Lee are up there right now. Michael and Karen, what are you two getting up to up there?
Well, hey, McKelly and Lauren, you know, we are having a blast up here. And of course, getting set for the big opening Frontier Night show tonight. Ian Munsick going to headline tonight. Travis Tritt going to be the opener. And joining us now is Mike Wilkinson, who is the Contract Acts chairman. So, Mike, basically, that's a fancy way of saying you have a big hand in making sure that we get fantastic acts up on stage tonight. You're a Wyoming native, and
Absolutely.
Ian Munsick is a Wyoming native. He's going to be headlining tonight. How cool is that for everybody in this state?
I'll tell you what, that's one of the coolest things that ever happens in this state, because we don't have a lot of, big acts. But now we've got one coming tonight who's going to headline, and we're very excited to see him headline. He was here a couple years ago. He opened for Brooks and Dunn. That was a sellout night, great night. And when he left, he goes, "Oh, I got to come back. I got to come back to the stage." And we're really excited because we've got two actual Wyoming artists this year. Chancey Williams will be here Wednesday with Brooks and Dunn. So it's kind of a switch around, but we're very excited to have Ian, and he always puts on a great show. He's
fantastic.
Such a talent.
Yeah, such great news. We know performers really line up to get the chance to come play up here at Cheyenne Frontier Days. Why is that? Why is this such a special venue for performers?
You know, I think part of it is one, we have the largest rolling stage in the country, but that's just part of it. The other is that we've had so many great artists on our stage. George Strait, Charlie Daniels has been here a number of times. Reba, Miranda, last year Laney. I mean, we have some really talented artists, and this is their chance to come to Wyoming, play the biggest stage in Wyoming, and they also walk away with a gold buckle every time.
That's a bonus, right?
That's the bonus, yeah. Because the other guys got to work for their buckles hard. So, but it's a neat venue. Wyoming people are so receptive to good music, and we get a good influx from the South coming up, and that helps us too.
Mike, we were talking a little bit earlier. This is your first year in this role. Is there some pressure to make sure you get some big acts? Because if there was, you didn't show it and you knocked it out of the park.
I'm scared to death. No, it's such an honor to represent this committee, especially because we have nine subcommittees on our crew. And that's from catering to logistics to the stage setup to the security. It's a great group, and we're like a family.
And all sorts of great acts coming all over the next 10, 12 days.
Yeah.
It's going to be fantastic.
I know, certainly just walking in the door, everybody was so excited and so nice, just coming through security. So Michael and I, we're going to be here all night for you guys. We're going to bring you everything that's happening here at Cheyenne Frontier Days. So many fun things to do. And Mike, thank you for being with us.
Thank you guys for coming up and supporting us. We appreciate it so much.
So much fun.
Back to you guys.
Yeah, and thank you both. And I love the shirts. The fits are amazing. You two. Love them. Well, it is the big day. The daddy of them all kicks off.
Cheyenne Frontiers, of course, is starting today, and Dylan Thomas is out there right now. Dylan, we just saw Michael and Karen, but where are you?
We are on the complete opposite side of the campus. You might be wondering, what's so exciting about a pile of dirt and some cement? Well, let me show you right here. This right here behind me is the future location of the Morningstar American Indian Village, which is a planned cultural facility dedicated to the heritage of the American Indians. Now, take a look at these renderings right here. These are showing you how it's going to grow from 1.2 acres in size to nearly 4 acres in size when completed. They're going to have a dance area that used to hold 600, now growing up to around 1,000 with shade for everybody. And also this new site will offer some improved amenities for the American Indian performers. It'll give areas for Native artists to be able to sell their crafts and also storytelling as well. Now the new facility is actually planned to be opened year-round, which will be a really cool opportunity for people around the region to be able to make their way right here to the grounds of Cheyenne Frontier Days to learn not only about the American West, but about the natives who started here. Now back here live on the campus of CFD, I should point out this right here behind me actually was the biggest parking lot on the property. So parking is going to be a little bit of an issue if you're heading up here to CFD. There's still plenty of parking around the area. They are partnering with different organizations to be able to transport people in by shuttle. And of course, I know for a fact there's a lot of people who live in the neighborhood to the south here who are more than willing to let you park in their lawn for like 50 bucks. So if you bring in money, that's an option as well. But once again, just know this really cool cultural center that's going to be built here in the next year or two is going to be a great opportunity year round for people to come and visit, something something I know the people here at CFD are really excited about. It's located just south of the museum here on the campus, and we're definitely excited to see how it turns out. But for now, we'll send it back to you.
And Dylan, we can feel your excitement. I know you look forward to this every year. And you got the hat, too. You're ready to go.
Yeah, I came ready. You got to put on the hat, got ready to jump right into action, because right now it's time to hit the ground running.
All right, Dylan, thank you so much. We are so excited. It is opening day for Cheyenne Frontier Days. Finally.
Finally
it's
here. We've been talking about it for so long, and we are live all day. Michael Spencer and Karen Lee are in Cheyenne for the big day. Who are you talking to, guys? Having fun?
Well, of course we are, Lauren. You know what it's like up here. You can't come up here and not have fun. With us right now, we've been talking to a lot of people, but with us right now is Jason Bain. He is in charge of the rodeo because, you know, that is what draws hundreds, I don't know, maybe thousands of people. Hundreds of thousands up here to see the rodeo. And this year we've got Extreme Bulls that we're talking about. Why the switch to Extreme Bulls, Jason?
You know, we were partnered with another organization for a long time, and just 129 years of tradition here in Cheyenne, all with the Professional Rodeos Cowboys Association, and we just kind of felt like we needed to kind of bring it back to more traditional things. So we went with the Extreme Bulls, which is PRCA sanctioned. So we'll have the top 40 bull riders in the PRCA in the world coming here, and it gives them gentlemen another opportunity to win more money to qualify for the Wrangler National Finals.
Yeah. Which is really important, of course, to all the riders, right?
Yeah, I mean,
that's why they're here, right?
That's their goal, right? They want to qualify for the NFR and win that gold buckle, that world champion buckle. So yeah, absolutely.
Jason, for somebody who's watching at home who's maybe never experienced it in person, how do you describe what it's like?
Controlled chaos. 100 miles an hour, wide open. You're going to have horses bucking in the arena. You're going to have things going on in the track. It's a wild ride. It's a good time.
So much to look forward to, and so exciting. Let's talk a little bit about some of the changes that are going to take place here too. We hear that this behind us is going to be torn down, and there's going to be some big renovations and changes taking place out here.
Yeah, this is that's our legendary Chute 9. It's been around since '83 in this configuration. And yeah, about a day after this show ends, we're going to knock her down. We're building a brand new one, a bigger one, with skyboxes and VIP experiences, and you know, it's going to connect to this building we're standing in front of. It's going to be pretty special. It's going to be something very unique. It's going to give this arena a whole different look.
Jason, of course, there is so much to do here at Cheyenne Frontier Days. We talk a lot about the concerts, we talk a lot about the fair as well. Give us the dates and the schedules for the rodeo and when people should be looking out for that.
Well, tomorrow at 12:45, you're going to hear that cannon shot go off in that arena. And we're going to buck the first horse out about 105, and we're going to do that for 9 days straight. So wild rodeo action for the next 9 days. It's going to be great.
Controlled chaos, as you said.
Love it.
You heard it right here, Jason Bain. Thank you so much for being with us and kind of breaking it all down.
I appreciate you having me. Thank you.
Yeah, so much fun, Michael.
Yeah, we'll send it back to you guys in studio. We have much more coming up from Cheyenne Frontier Days later this hour, and of course on CBS News Colorado at 5 o'clock as well.
We cannot wait. Thank you both so much. We appreciate you.
And it truly is the best rodeo up there. It is so fun to watch. So,
well, the fun continues. We're bringing you all the festivities for opening day of Cheyenne Frontier Days.
From the rodeo to the big shows, and of course all the really good food.
Yeah.
There's really something for everyone.
Dylan Thomas has the tough assignment of getting to indulge in all the fun. Dylan.
Yeah, you know, I'm here with Nate Janicek with Fun Biz Concessions, my favorite guy here at CFD every single year. He had me make a funnel cake one year, but now what are we doing this time?
Today we're going to make hand-dipped corn dogs.
All right, what am I doing?
So first you got to grab our all-beef weenie on a stick,
Okay.
dry it off, and we put it in our homemade corn dog batter here.
All right.
You want to kind of swirl it around, get a nice coating on there,
Okay.
and then dip it, flip it, and put it in the fryer.
All right.
Perfect. Clip it into the clip.
There we
Wow.
go. First time? Did I get that first try?
And you're hired.
All right. So
You're a natural.
Explain to me why this is such a favorite food for the fair.
I think people love these because they're crunchy, there's a little bit of sweetness, there's the saltiness of the weenie, and it's food on a stick.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the original food on a stick.
Yeah, you know, and I was talking with our executive producer who's manning the booth right now at the station. She said last year she was here, normally fair food is nasty, her words. She said this is an exception here. Your business is doing it right.
We pride ourselves on quality. We like to think we're a little bit different than a lot of the other concession companies out there. Like I said, we're sourcing, it's an all beef kosher weenie. We hand make the batter. Every corn dog is made fresh for our customers. And we apply all these same principles to all of our products out here. We're buying the best and serving the best to our customers.
So we got one of them right here. That's all done. Look at this. This looks incredible.
Golden
How much
brown.
does one of these run you?
These are $10.
$10. All right. That's a steal.
I think so.
That's a steal right
It's
there.
over 12 inches of food.
Yeah. And then real quick, in about 10-15 minutes, we're going to get a look at all of your food coming up. What are some of the highlights that people should stick around for?
We've got the chocolate-covered Dubai strawberry cups.
Ooh.
We've got some really awesome mochi milk tea drinks. We've got
Honey drizzled pizza?
honey drizzled pistachio arugula pizza. We've got some frozen margaritas out here this year, and then all the classics: brisket, giant kebabs, turkey legs. Everyone's favorite stuff.
I'm going to tell all my bosses back in the office, plug their ears for the frozen marg, but I'm going to get one of those, all right?
You have to have one.
For now, we'll send it back to you guys. This man right here is one of the main reasons you need to come to CFD every single year. It's a highlight, and in 10 to 15 minutes, we're going to have a smorgasbord of his best food.
I want a marg.
You know, after 7 o'clock, I think you're done, Dylan.
That's right.
So it's fine.
Have one for us.
I think every time I go up
I'll
to
take
Frontier Days, my pants don't fit by the end because the food is so good. Thank you, Dylan.
It's known as the daddy of them all, and now the wait is over. Cheyenne Frontier Days is in full swing, and that is where our Karen Lee and Michael Spencer are tonight in Cheyenne, Wyoming, along with your reporter from Northern Colorado, Dylan Thomas. And always such a big event. You got the hats, you got the outfits, you're looking good, kids.
And of course, you got the food, right? We talk a lot about the rodeo. We talk about a lot about the concerts. Look at this spread. Karen, I fasted all day for this moment right here.
I know, they started bringing it out, and we're like, okay, dibs. This one's mine, this one's mine. It all looks so spectacular.
Yeah, so real quick, Nate Janicek here with Fun Biz Concessions. Tell me, what are we looking at? We're going to dive in as you talk.
We have so many fun and new offerings this year, all the different textures and flavors. We have meats and sweets and treats. We've got funnel cakes. We've got honey, goat cheese, pistachio pizza.
That's right here.
Is this pickle pizza?
That's our famous pickle pizza. It's delicious. We have ube milk foam iced coffee and pandan milk foam iced coffee, brisket sandwiches, mochi donuts, brisket stuffed potato, fresh cut fruit cups, gigantic foot-long corn dogs, fresh corn. We have the hot Cheetos covered Korean corn dog. We have Vietnamese steak and eggs. It's called bonnet. We have delicious chicken on a stick with lo mein noodles from Cheyenne's here. We have matcha tea drinks. We have aguas frescas, candy apples, caramel apples. Margs, frozen margaritas. They're the best. Bloomin' onions, fried veggies, cheese curds, and there's a ton of other stuff out here for folks to come out and try and enjoy.
You know what I think we're getting at here is that there really is something for everybody, no matter what your diet, no matter what your appetite. I just bit into that pickle pizza. When you hear pickle pizza, you're like, okay, that's delicious. I'm not gonna lie, that is really good.
Absolutely. That's most people's reaction is it's surprisingly good.
Nate, this is fantastic. Such an incredible spread. And I think that's why, I mean, you guys come back every year and the customers here just really love your food.
We're so excited to come here every year, and we just want to top what we brought last year and really get our rodeo guests here excited and to take home some unforgettable experiences.
I'm excited.
We all are. That's it from here right now. We'll see you back here in a couple minutes.
All right, guys, put a little under those big hats and take it home. That'll work for you.
Welcome back live to Cheyenne Frontier Days. We are hitting everything that CFD has to offer here, including the boot barn tent, because of course, what is Cheyenne Frontier Days unless you have the proper attire? I'm here with Lucas. He's one of the assistant managers. Lucas, I don't know where my co-anchor Karen Lee went, but let's talk about what this tent brings to Cheyenne Frontier Days and how cool it is for you guys to be a part of it.
Sure. I mean, it's definitely a lot of fun. I mean, it just really puts Boot Barn out there. I mean, we've been a sponsor for CFD for quite a while now, and it's just really something that anybody from around the world, like there's people all over in Cheyenne, and just, being able to dress Western, go to the rodeo, have a good time. That's really all what it's about.
Karen, did you pick out some good items? Yes, we caught you on TV.
By the backside. I know, the cutest clothes in here. And I think that's what's, for someone who likes to shop, which I like to shop, and a lot of people do, that's what's so awesome about your store. You have so many cute clothes.
All the cute clothes everywhere. I mean, there's trendy, there's sparkles. You can do anything Western at Boot Barn for sure.
What's the key to picking out the perfect Cheyenne Frontier Days ensemble?
I think everybody has their own, little style, Western style, and it's just whatever fits. I mean, you have, for women's, you can do sparkles, you can do fringe. For men's, there's all sorts of different patterns. Like it's whatever everybody. I mean, you can make any outfit look good in Cheyenne with what we have.
I know, you're like, oh, you don't know who to go to.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep shopping.
Okay, all right, perfect. When people come in here, what's maybe your hottest selling item?
I mean, definitely boots are always the number one. Like everyone needs a pair. I mean, everyone needs a pair of boots.
Of course.
In my opinion.
And they're super comfy too.
100%. You can wear boots for years and they'll never run out. But as far as like the clothing, I mean, like I said, everyone has their own style and there's just so much to look at and, all the different options. There's anything you want to dress Western, it's here. And so you can make it work. So.
And that's all just part of the lore of Cheyenne Frontier Days. Of course, we were just talking about the fair food. Oh, now she's back.
The buckle. Oh. You got to have a buckle, right?
Exactly. You got to have the buckle.
Right.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. Okay.
10 out of 10.
Yeah. I don't know who I'm going to charge all this to, but.
Right. How did I get stuck doing the interview and you're the one having all the fun?
Right? This is the fun stuff.
Exactly.
That's why we're here. Lucas, thank you so much for your time. Thanks so much for stopping by. If you come out here to Cheyenne Frontier Days, make sure you stop by the Boot Barn tent.
Hey, Michael, I heard Karen just bought 50 head of cattle and 6 goats. Any truth to that?
We're just racking them up, Alan.
Yeah. Okay. All right. We'll see you later. Enjoy.
Hi, everybody. We are here at Cheyenne Frontier Days. You can't come here without finding a hat. The lady in charge of fabulous hats here. Tell me your name.
I'm Paula Lorenz. My daughter Bella runs the hat booth, and it's called Boy Blue.
Awesome. Tell us a little bit about finding the perfect hat while Michael shops around.
Yeah, I feel like I'm naked up here with no hat on.
Let's get you in a hat.
Right,
let's do it. Well, you simply got to try them on. All things. You just got to get it on. Pick your color. There's Western styles, which we kind of swung into the Western style more this year than normal. And there's all kinds of colors. So color is really kind of just your choice. Beyond that, we can brand it, band it, and burn it.
All right. All sorts of stuff. Okay. All right, Paul, you're going to take me around?
They're going to go looking for a hat. And, of course, we're going to check back with Michael at 6 o'clock tonight and see what kind of hat he's found. And, Alan, there's more fun to be had here at Cheyenne Frontier Days. So we're going to be live again at 6 o'clock. But that's it from here for now.
All right. We'll see you guys in another half hour or so. Gates are open right now for Cheyenne Frontier Days. 11 days of rodeos, concerts, food, rides, and fun kicked off today. CBS Colorado anchors Michael Spencer and Karen Lee are in Cheyenne for the daddy of them all. Guys?
I know, that is right, and we are so super excited. People are just piling in right now. We got a nice breeze, Michael. It is a perfect night to see a fantastic show.
It really is. Ian Munsick going to headline tonight's show. It is the opening night of Frontier Nights. Travis Tritt going to be his opener. The cool thing about Ian getting a chance to play tonight, he's from Wyoming.
That's right.
So he opened for Brooks and Dunn here just a couple years ago, and now he gets to headline his own show, which he told me earlier today is, as you might imagine, a dream come true.
We played Red Rocks last year, and on stage I kind of put the Frontier Days board on blast and said, all right, now my next goal is to headline Frontier Days. And man, they listened, and just so humbled to be here. And this is going to be a very, very special night, not only for me, but hopefully for the whole state of Wyoming.
Oh my gosh, so many great performers. Of course, Ian, just one of them that's going to be out here. And you can take a look at all the lineup. There's a show for everybody. And I think some really big names on that list, too.
Yeah, Brooks and Dunn, Luke Bryan, Jordan Davis. I mean, can you tell I'm excited about the concerts?
Don't forget Megan Maroney.
Yes.
I think she's on there, too. Yeah.
And, of course, if concerts aren't your thing, there's still so much to do here. In fact, our producer, Maria, God bless her, she was like, hey, Michael, you might want to clean up. After we did the food segment, I had hot Cheeto dust everywhere from the corn on the cob.
Really good.
So much for everyone to get into.
Of course, the Extreme Bull Rodeo.
Yep.
Extreme Bull is tomorrow, which they're really excited about. That's new this year. So just huge crowds, huge events, and it's a family-friendly event. And it's so great to see all the little kids out there.
Yeah, really is something for everyone. And, of course, we will have more on what you can experience at Cheyenne Frontier Days coming up a little bit later. Alan?
Oh, that weather looks great out there, guys. Nice and comfy, just right, huh?
It's perfect. We got a nice little breeze. And
we found the shade.
Yeah, seriously. And Karen mentioned it right at about 5 o'clock when they opened the gates. All of a sudden, everybody started pouring in. It is the place to be tonight, no doubt about it.
Oh, absolutely. All right, enjoy, guys. We'll see you in a little bit. It is a big day. Cheyenne Frontier Days starts today, and your reporter, Dylan Thomas, is live at the Carnival right now with I think that's a 20-gallon hat. So how many times have you been on the Ferris wheel already, Dylan?
You know, it's got to be a big enough hat to fit this noggin in there, I'm telling you. I'm going to be working on getting on the Ferris wheel in just a minute. They just fired this bad boy up a little while ago. The music is already starting to rock out here on the fairgrounds where they're having all these wonderful rides for the family to get out here and enjoy. Also, of course, there's going to be the Frontier Nights with the first concert. Ian Munsick taking the stage later tonight. Right now, there's plenty of family members, teens, and adults walking around this park. It's a really fun time. There's a lot of different rides. We were telling you about all the food earlier. There's rides for kids of every age. The adults also can enjoy some of this. Alan, you were just asking me how many times I've been up on the Ferris wheel. Here's the thing is I don't know if I fit the height measurements. Right here, you got to be at least 52 inches. And I might have to work on that. But for right now, we'll send it back to you guys. We're having a great time here at Cheyenne Frontier Days, the daddy of them all, kicking off today for the next week. It's going to be a great time for everybody.
Yeah, you may be too tall, Dylan. They might have but you're what, about 6'4", right? So might be over the limit there. All right, enjoy it.
Yeah, exactly. And everybody else is wanting to get on the rides too, yeah.
Yeah, all right, man. Thanks a lot and enjoy. Well, there's a lot of fun to be had this year at Cheyenne Frontier Days, and CBS Colorado anchors Karen and Michael have been doing their best to check everything out. And I know that's a tough job to get everything. Rodeo is always a big draw. Let's talk rodeo, guys.
Yeah, I was going to say thank goodness for golf carts because that's how we're getting around on the fairgrounds here, Alan. We're here with Cody Sosby. He's the rodeo clown, for Cheyenne Frontier Days. And Cody, we were talking, this is the daddy of them all. That's the name, and it is true, especially for a guy like you in your spot. 9 straight days you're going to be in this bad boy.
Yes, sir. This is my clown barrel right here. It's made out of 14-gauge steel. This is what I get in. We stripped it down before this rodeo. It's a big rodeo, a long rodeo, so we want to make sure it's right. We sanded it down, and we're retaping it right now. We got all the CFD logos ready to go on it and make it look pretty before the show. But right now, this is one of the most important parts that people don't know. We pad the outside, and there's padding inside for me, but the padding on the outside is for the bulls. So naturally, when they hit this, we don't want them to hurt their head. I mean, the safety of the animals is one of our most important things out here. This is how thick the padding is. It's almost 2 inches thick. Put it on there. We tape it across that. Lots and lots and lots of duct tape. And then we'll just put some color on it, put the decals, and just pray the bulls are in a good mood.
Well, we'll pray that for you, too. Cody, we have to ask you, how did you get into this?
Well, I told my teachers being a class clown was going to pay off for me. I just knew it, but I mean, it'd be that small percentage that it did work. But no, my family was in rodeo. My dad was a pickup man. Mom was a barrel racer, and I started rodeoing and rode bulls and bucking horses and roped, and kind of like got a little older and to ride them bulls, got a little too heavy, got liking my milk and cookies too much, and I just filled in as being a rodeo clown. And what I filled in a couple times and filled in more, and then it's turned into a full-time job. And I get to travel the country. I just got back from Hawaii, did a rodeo over there, Hawaii, and then come to Cheyenne, and I get to see. I am blessed. I get to go all over the country, make people laugh, and enjoy the show, and help cowboys be safe, and I love it.
That's why you're the best at what you do, Cody. We appreciate the time, and thanks so much. I know you got a long 9-day stretch ahead of you. Starting tomorrow, that's when the rodeo kicks off here at Cheyenne Frontier Days. So come on out, and what do you say? Just yell at Cody, "Hey, clown!"
Hey, clown! Because I'm pretty easy to find. There might be 15,000 people here, but I'm the only one that's got this going on.
And now you know Cody.
I'd love to come. I'd love for the fans to come. We love to meet them, take pictures, selfies, and Snapchats. Come on out and see us.
Alan, we'll send it back to you.